Well, I've been waiting on this one right here. This morning, our guest, actor, comedian, award-winning late-night talk show host, legend, started out in Cleveland. They say at the Playhouse. I'll find out. But he got his talent really started perfecting it down at Kent State University. Currently, but he's on this season's Celebrity Apprentice. The only brother in the boardroom. And let's find out how things are going for him so far, ladies and gentlemen. My buddy, go back like Cadillac seats, the one and only Arsenio Hall.
Welcome.
Morning.
And Shirley, I miss you, baby. And Tommy, I don't know you, brother, but Steve and Ricky Smiley have schooled you right. Man, I had a house in Bell Canyon that I couldn't get the signal good. I sold the damn house because I hear Tommy do stuff where it's must-listen radio. Tommy did something with some ashes from an urn at a carpet cleaning company, and he made me pee in front of the railroad tracks taking my son to school one morning. I had to pull over. He has really come a long way, my brother. How y'all doing?
Thank you,
Boy, what's going on with you, man?
Oh, man, it was so funny. When you said the Playhouse is a very conservative Caucasian theater in Cleveland. And Steve wasn't going with that part of the bio. Steve, I knew him when he ran numbers with Don King.
Yes,
82nd
Jesus.
I ain't going with the Playhouse. I know where he's from. You're a hustler with a sense of humor, and I ain't going with the Playhouse.
Tell it, Arsenio.
Adams. John Adams. Up off 116.
Hey, Glenville Tar Blooders.
Dog, how the hell he started at the Playhouse? The Playhouse? Caramoo, maybe.
Steve, I was there for like 6 minutes, and I said, I'm late for and they had me dressed up like Jiminy Cricket, and I was like, no, this ain't Raisin in the Sun, right? I don't know theater, but this ain't Raisin in the Sun. And I had to go.
Man, boy, let me tell you something. The TV show, Celebrity Apprentice.
Oof.
Now, you doing this all for charity.
He said, woo.
And Steve,
what's going on, man?
My charity is the Magic Johnson Foundation. Magic is the only human that could get me to go into a room with a gaggle of Caucasians and put up with what I'm putting up with. It is hell. It is hell.
Really?
Oh, I wish Steve would do it. I know he never will, but I would love to see Steve in there with a Louisville Slugger dealing with it.
That's a lot of cussing in there.
It'd be a different show, yeah. A different show, Arsenio.
It'd be a little different, Arsenio. I ain't really.
Yeah, that would be the Celebrity Apprentice on HBO that year.
Hey, man, so what you doing, man? Are you using cutthroat methods to reach the goals of your team? How you playing it, though?
Hey, man, you know what I'm doing? I'm in there. I'm trying to be intelligent. I'm trying to have some class so you'll be proud of me.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't putting up with nothing. No, don't get me wrong. I ain't putting up with nothing. But I'm just, you know what? It's like life, man. I'm going to go in there, be as intelligent as I can, and work hard. Usually if you do those two things, especially the hard work part, everything will be all right in life.
Yeah.
Boy,
we're happy you're there. We really are.
I just.
Hey, by the way, Shirley, I'm glad to hear you say that because one of the problems with doing this show is as you approach the start of it, you start to see a lot of tweets about people who hate Donald Trump and hate Donald Trump's politics more specifically. Look, other than our dislike for China, me and Donald Trump probably are politically on opposite ends of the spectrum.
Right.
But I need people to watch the show because of your brother Arsenio Hall. You don't have to agree with that man's politics to watch the show. I was watching Wendy Williams interview him, and she did a wonderful interview where they actually got into the accusations of racism and the fact that there are a lot of people in our community that believe that Donald Trump is a racist. I didn't see that part. As a matter of fact, I saw more happy brothers up there than I saw white folks. I think we have to be careful not to call someone a racist just because we don't agree with them or just because they don't necessarily agree with our brother Barack. But all that aside, as Shirley said, just watch it for me. Just be there for me.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man.
Arsenio, yeah.
I don't really see the dude as a racist. I've never thought that at all. I've never heard anything racist come out of his mouth. He doesn't agree with our president. That because you don't agree with the president don't make you a racist. That's to begin with. That you just have a different political view. But so I've never seen that part about it. I got to watch it though, man, cause see they don't know the part I know. See this dude you describing as, classy, represent y'all well. I know the Cleveland Kent State version.
Not the Playhouse.
I don't remember I don't even know what the hell you talk about. Even your show, the Arsenio Hall, which as dog, let me tell you something too, Arsenio, has never been duplicated since.
We miss you, man.
Classic.
Has never been duplicated. It was a one-of-a-time thing that came along in nighttime television, and they've been trying to find the replacement and the answer to that ever since, and they can't do it, though. You were the bomb diggity on that.
Thank you, brother.
Yep.
Make no mistake
Thank
about
you,
it.
Arsenio.
That show, man.
Hey,
So,
Steve,
yeah.
you know the natural transition from that show is for you to do one. You know you got to do a late-night talk show before you finish.
Yeah, I'm going to daytime, doggy.
Right on.
I'm
Because
going to
you know what?
daytime.
More people will have the joy of enjoying you. And now
Right.
you're a father and a wonderful husband.
Yes.
It's going to be a perfect vehicle for you. Are you really going to do daytime?
Yeah, man, I'm doing daytime this fall,
Oh,
NBC.
brother, if you do daytime, I'll do cue cards. That would be so good for me.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Hey, dog, I cannot have your ass on cue cards. You be writing your own stuff on there, read.
I'm there, though. And if I'm holding the cue cards, you'll say, that's my brother. He there.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to teach a young soldier how to do nighttime, hello, I'm your man.
Okay.
Talk to Tommy. Okay.
Hey, listen to me, Arsenio. This boy don't listen to no damn body.
I would listen to him.
I ain't gonna have you out here wasting your time, Arsenio. Hey man. So let's talk a little bit, man, cause you've been what you working on? Cause I know you gotta have something up your sleeve.
Yeah, I'm doing a few things. The bottom line is right now, I'm just trying to keep Lou Ferrigno from sneaking up behind me with a machete. That's what I'm doing right now. But the bottom line is there's a bunch of stuff I got in the can. Hey, by the way, I did this movie called Black Dynamite. We're going to do that as a cartoon, and there's a bunch of people you like and know. So look out for that on Cartoon Network. Also, what's really important, your boy Magic, who I'm playing for on The Apprentice, he just finished a ESPN 30/30 documentary called The Announcement. It kind of, like one of our great media figures used to say, the rest of the story. This is the rest of the story. All the things that you heard about, but you weren't sure if they were true. The fact that you've never heard Cookie Johnson speak on it. That is the most important aspect of what Magic went through. It's called The Announcement. It's about that period 20 years ago when Magic Johnson gave us a wake-up call, and God gave it to the right man, because we wouldn't have listened to Arsenio, Steve, Tommy. We wouldn't even listen to Shirley back then, and having a really good time with anything but naked. And the bottom, you went to El Privado, but the bottom line is God gave Magic the duty, and instead of people dying of AIDS, there are people living with AIDS. You can live with AIDS now, and you need testing. You got to get that done. Magic. Some of the money I'm raising on Apprentice will go towards mobile testing units in the inner city, because if you have a test, you can live with it. You don't have to die from it anymore.
There you go.
Magic. He's a blessing and a curse, because the bottom line is he looks so good, you can get careless again with your sexual habits. Yeah. But the bottom line is he's out there for us. And the Magic Johnson Foundation is not only helping with that, but he's sending people to school. I met an Indian boy the other day that Magic sent to school. Magic is doing stuff in his sleep that some people aren't doing in the morning when they're awake. He's a very special guy.
I tell you,
playing
he
my
is.
ass off for him. But please, this
Hey, and Arsenio. Hey, man.
I'm sorry.
Hey, man, we want you to come back as a guest on the show and just sit in, man.
Hey, man, if
I
you're
think
in the
it'd be
country
great.
and you and Shirley are in the same room, I will fly to wherever that room is.
My man. Hey, man, we're looking for you. Celebrity Apprentice on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern on NBC. Arsenio Hall, number love for you, baby.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.